Hey Adrian, my name is Zach, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. I found by giving people a 3-step blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hands and asking me to help them out as well. However, there are no strings attached to this video. I do not expect you to use my services. I genuinely just want to be helpful. I know you're taking your master's test come March. So this is definitely these will be a few steps to kind of get you kick-started going in the right direction with your website. I will say it would be really beneficial to go ahead and get this website up and running now to start ranking. That way, whenever you do get your license, you're able to go straight to work because you'll have leads already coming in the door, which is a huge advantage a lot of new business owners don't have because they just don't know before they start. But if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business gain new clients, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take these few steps and apply them yourself, I'm fine with that too. I really enjoy being able to help people out. So now, let me show you these 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time. So the first thing I want to go over is content. And since you don't have a website, I just picked an authority website for Electrician, Austin, Texas, which this is a buyer intent keyword. So whenever someone doesn't know who they're going to use for a specific service, they type in a keyword set like this into Google. So Electrician, Austin, Texas. Somebody who lives in Austin is looking for an electrician. This is what they're going to put into Google. But I went ahead and picked the top website, which it's the first one below Yelp. So it's going to be AC Electric Austin. And then I picked Bone Electric. Just they were real close to the bottom of Google. Went ahead and picked them so I can show you, what they're doing that's not working versus what AC Electric's doing that is working, and how this other company would be able to up their game and essentially beat AC Electric and start taking over the competition in the area. But that being said, we're going to take a look at Bone Electric and start talking about content. So content is king in Google's eyes. They want you to have at least 1,500 words worth of content on your homepage and 500 to 750 words worth of content on any back page and service pages. Everything that you see highlighted here is what Google's going to crawl and find as content. I threw it in a word counter. They're sitting at 134 words on their homepage, so they're really behind the 8 ball as far as getting to 1,500 words for the content. Go over here to AC Electric. See, they got a little bit more content. Their content's looking pretty skinny themselves. 322 words. So they got a pretty good ways to go, honestly, themselves. But this tells me right here that ranking for an electrician in Austin is really not going to be horribly hard, just because nobody, even the guy that's in the top position, isn't putting forth his best foot in order to rank his website. He just happens to be there because he's done the best out of everybody so far. But when talking about content, it's not just about the quantity, it's also about the quality. And that goes back to those keywords that we were talking about. Whenever you go to write your content for your homepage or your service pages, you want to make sure that you're putting in good keyword sets that people are actually going to be searching on Google to find your service in Austin, Texas. I have this cool tool called Ahrefs that I can plug in any website, and it gives me a bunch of metrics. It actually tells me their keywords that they're ranking for and the organic traffic that their website's gaining per month from those keywords. You can see here, Bone Electric, they've got 21 organic keywords. We'll take a look at those. And they're pretty much all their business name. So they're not targeting any buyer intent keywords. They're just targeting people that already know who they are. So that's not real good for getting new business. We can go over here to AC Electric. 278 keywords, 221 traffic a month. So that's a pretty good bit. That's definitely going to keep somebody busy if, that traffic is converting into clients. But we can see here, Electrician, Austin, Texas, 90 search volume. They're position number 1. It says that they're getting 30 traffic a month from it. They're really probably getting more than that, being in that number 1 position. But Ahrefs is a good tool to kind of get you close. Electrical contractors, Austin, 150. Electricians in Austin. These are all different keyword sets that you need to be targeting as an electrician in the Austin area if you want to be getting that search volume and having those people come to your website. That being said, I want to go to the second thing that I want to talk about today, which is going to be the Google Map Pack and citations. So you search Electrician, Austin, Texas. First thing you come across is the Google Map Pack. Now, in addition to having a good website that has authoritative content on it, you need to have what are called citations in order to start ranking in the Google Map Pack. And a citation is your name, which you can see here on this on Dumb and Electrician, the name, address, phone number. And that's going to be some information that you plug into these different indexes throughout the web, such as Yext, Yellow Pages, CityStar, even Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, those type of places. They have little spots that you can put citations in to kind of start upping your citation number and get pushed to the top of this list. Most competitors that I've seen with different clients that I've worked with seem to stop around 50 to 75 citations. However, whenever we take on a client, we always do 200 to 300 citations, so we can just beat out all our competition by a landslide. It makes it a lot easier in the long run. Just go ahead and do your due diligence and get all those citations put in, so you don't have to worry about anybody catching up to you. Finally, the third thing I want to talk about today are going to be backlinks. And a backlink is essentially where you have one website, which we'll call website A, pointing back to a second website, which we'll call website B. And by doing this, website A is passing power back to website B. And in Google's eyes, whenever it comes to backlinking, it basically turns into a popularity contest. So the website in the area that has the most high power backlinks pointing back to it is going to be the one that Google sees as being authoritative and having the power, because they're going to be the most popular. They see all these different websites linking back to it. So, I mean, it's got to be a good website for people to go to find the service that they're looking for, especially if you're targeting the right keywords. We can actually go to Ahrefs here and take a look at both of these backlink profiles, which, once again, AC, electric, theirs is decent. These are the metrics on their backlink profile, so their domain rating could definitely be higher. But they have 115 backlinks, 44 referring domains. And over here at Bone, if it'll pull up, here we go. 6 and a 3.3, 39 backlinks, 19 referring domains. So once again, you can see why they're not at the top of the list. But with all that being said, we'll kind of go to closing here and talk about the three things that I kind of hit on today. Number one was content. So your front page needs at least 1,500 words worth of content with high quality keywords all throughout. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And then your backlinking, the more relevant sites you have pointing at your website shows Google you are the authority, and they'll give you more power in your industry. And if you implement these strategies today, you can easily be number one across Google with some time. But with all that being said, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own. Totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time and the headache, you can give me a call at 903-715-7876. Message me on Facebook, whatever's convenient for you. But I'm more than willing to chat and answer any questions that you might have. Once again, my name's Zach. My number is 903-715-7876. Adrian, I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great evening.